Now, if you want to breed discus, it's important to have a vertical surface in order for them to be comfortable to breed on. Now, this little gizmo is a Universal Rocks discus cone. It's basically just an imitation tree root, which is exactly what they would breed on in the wild. Generally a bit of vertical driftwood. And then when they actually breed, the male and female will court in the area of the vertical surface, and they will regularly clean the surface. Then the female will lay the eggs, and the male will fertilize the eggs on the surface of this vertical surface. So there's lots of breeding cones on the market, most of them being look like a terracotta pot. So they're fairly ugly, but fairly practical. But going for something like this Universal Rocks one, it just looks more natural and pretty cool. Discus are an absolutely beautiful fish to breed. They won't breed until they're about the size of this larger one in here, and you will rarely successfully breed them in this sort of communal environment. Usually what you do is you get a whole lot of small discus from different sources, and then you will actually put them together in a community tank like this one and see which ones pair up. Then when you see them pairing up, then you'll put them generally in a smaller cubed style aquarium. And if you are going to breed them, you usually want to have just the face of the aquarium open, and you want the sides of the aquarium enclosed so they do feel quite safe. You want to raise the temperature, make sure that it's about 30 degrees. You want to make sure that the KH is very low, generally around 1 or 2 DKH, and you want to make sure the pH is on the acid side for these particular guys. And a lot of people do suggest that feeding them live food will help to stimulate them to breed. And when they do breed, it's absolutely lovely, because the discus are one of very few fish that will literally feed their young. They will excrete a nutrient source out of their paws, and the babies will come up and feed on the flanks of the discus, which is really beautiful to watch. So they are one of the most spectacularly beautiful fish to actually breed. So if you do want to dedicate a system for breeding these fish, I can't recommend it enough. I just think they're absolutely spectacular. So most people breed them, and they'll have the tank on a system, and they'll do quite a lot of water changes to maintain good water quality, and they'll offer live food for them when it's breeding time. So anyway, if you put any of your comments or any of your experience breeding discus, then back a comment down the bottom.